All right, everybody, old Pops is back. Ooh, we got a game of the week. NFL. We got Chicago at Las Vegas. Now, or Chicago and Las Vegas, I should say. Yeah, we had another one, but nobody likes a tie. I'm not a big fan of the tie. We need a tiebreaker, and we were just discussing that not too long ago. Well, yesterday, as a matter of fact, or earlier today, excuse me, on the Discord. Yeah, nobody. I don't know anybody that likes the tie. So, got to find a tiebreaker somewhere. Some suggestions have flown around. Let me know if you think there's a suggestion to get rid of that. You know, one way or the other, field goals or what. But something's got to be done to get rid of that tie. Anyway, we got Chicago and Las Vegas. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this. Even if you're not a fan of either team, it doesn't get much better than this. This kind of last second type of thing, it's always makes for a good game, you know? So let's get into that. Then we'll do some scheduling. Well, I say scheduling. We'll look at some of the games this week, see what we got. And y'all let me know, is anybody emerging right now? Let me know down in the comments. Is anybody emerging right now as a, you know, like they're going to lock up a playoff spot in, you know, week 6 or 7 to you? I'm just curious. For me right now, nobody's emerging as that. I mean, nobody's there yet. Like, okay, there's no doubt, you know, the past few years you've had, you know, teams like the Eagles, the Chiefs, you know, at week 2 you were saying, yep, they're going to be in the Super Bowl, you know. Nobody's there right now to me. But you got some teams that are coming up big right now and you know, that haven't been in the picture for a while. So we're going to have to see what happens, in my opinion. But let's get to this. Some highlights from the Bears-Vegas game, or Bears-Raiders game. Let's take a look, see what we got. Let's go. Let me get some headphones on here so I can hear. I didn't get a chance to watch this game personally, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to this too. But this is the one that was chosen. And if you got a game of the week, when this weekend's over, let me know down in the comments. Just drop a comment down there and say, hey, Pops, this is the game of the week, no doubt about it, you know. And we'll go through, and if we have to pull it up before we go on air here and do the show, then we will. You know, we'll put a one-day poll up or whatever. If we've got, you know, 2 or 3 different games that everybody thinks, we'll put a poll up and we'll see what's up. All right? But let's get into this. Let's go.
Incredible defensive play early last week against Dallas. Makes the recovery.
A chance to try to extend this drive.
Play action, fake handoff to Swift. Williams completes. That's the tight end commit.
It's a nice throw.
All the way down to the 23-yard line.
But they'd have a lot of different variations when they give an offense this look.
Raiders 0-2 on 3rd down so far. Geno protected this time. Geno over the middle. And then
that's INT.
It's Byard. His 2nd INT of the half.
Have not played their best.
See, Chicago has not been playing, the past couple years, has not been playing up to snuff, in my opinion. Like, they haven't been playing Chicago football. Right? Now, they're starting to emerge as a team that could be there in the end at playoff time. So, yeah, I mean, there's some things happening right now, some moving pieces.
Football on the road, and it's looking a bit like the same here.
Santos hit from 46, and this one is good from 43. And Arch, this is a tough kick. This is a 52-yard attempt for Santos. Operation is sound, and Santos able to salvage 3 points for the Bears. Aditi asking those hard questions.
14-9 at the half. All right.
Geno Smith going to run.
And
he's picked again.
Geno.
Tyreek Stevenson with a mesmerizing play.
Yeah, he knows that too. Look at him. Gino knew that was done. He shouldn't have never thrown that ball. And he knew it. He had his head down. He knew it. Jeez.
125 yards and the one pick. Williams slings it over the middle. Caught Odunze for the Chicago touchdown.
It looks to me like we have confusion. Both of these safeties, watch the communication pre-snap, and they both come down, and there's no safety in the middle of the field. Both corners are playing outside leverage.
I think the right decision is to punt, but call me old-fashioned.
Penalty numbers starting to pile up now for the Bears. As Torrey Taylor with some good leg on it. Does this take a Chicago bounce? Punt. And it will. Masterfully done by Taylor. And Gino's.
Yeah, that seems to be a big effect this year, too, on a lot of teams, not just Chicago. I heard them talking about the penalties. Penalties are huge this year. There's a lot of penalties setting a lot of teams back, yardage that shouldn't be there, you know? And it's legitimate penalties. That's the thing. It's not, you know, the ref's eyes being off. It's legitimate penalties that I'm seeing in just several games that I've watched. It's like, wow, what are you guys doing? You know?
Smith and company going to be pinned back deep. 3rd and 1 for Caleb Williams and the Bears as they play outside the 40 of the Raiders. Swift finds the edge. First down, Chicago, as he's able to turn the corner. Pete Carroll talking about Genty, just so rock solid, his mental makeup, even after the struggles the first couple of weeks of the season.
He or the offensive line took a lot of reps in the preseason, maybe 15, 20 snaps in total.
On 2nd and goal, this is Genty, unable to slip the initial tackle. Good push. It was Dominique Robinson and Shamar Turner, the second committed by commit. Marks him back at the 41-yard line. Williams steps up. Williams, first down and more. Making it happen with his wheels inside the 30.
Ooh.
A run of 13 to get Chicago a first down. But
yeah, if they could settle down the penalties, Chicago could have a run here. If they can keep healthy and keep good. And that's the other thing, right? Staying healthy. A lot of teams having problems with that right now, too. You got to stay healthy as well.
You really haven't seen it much today. You know, Williams scrambling and making it happen with his leg.
1st and goal Bears, buck 39 left in regulation. Swift to the outside.
Got it
for the Chicago touchdown. And the Bears punching back have retaken the lead here in Vegas.
It's just a foot race. Blue Kelly.
Jacob Bobenmeyer, the snapper. A.J. Cole, the holder. The kick is blocked.
Oh, there it was.
Unbelievable.
And there it was. The block kick. Wow. Yeah. See, I love games like that come down to the last few seconds. That's a great game to me, you know. But, like I said, you got a lot of teams that got to really clean things up this year, too. Penalty-wise, especially. If they can clean up some penalties, a lot of these teams will be in a lot better shape than what they are right now. Okay, so this week, we got the Niners and Rams tomorrow night. That could be a ball game. That could be a really good ball game, as a matter of fact. I'm actually going to take the Rams in that one, but it's hard to say. And then on Sunday, we got the Vikings-Browns. Vikings should have that, but the Browns are coming off a big win. What, last weekend too? Or weekend before last, I'm sorry. Raiders Colts. Colts should win that, but that could be different too. Broncos Eagles. That could be a really good ball game because the Broncos played really good ball this past week too. And the Eagles are playing good ball right now, so that could be an interesting one. Texans Ravens. Ravens should have that, but did I see Lamar Jackson was out? Injured right now? Or was that a mistake? I could have swore I saw that this morning when I was looking. I don't know if he'll be back for Sunday or not, so we'll have to watch that and see. Dolphins Panthers. Dolphins should have that. Cowboys Jets. Cowboys should have that. Giants Saints. That could be a ball game. Both of them need a win badly. They're kind of in must-win situations right now. Both teams are, Giants and Saints. So they need wins. That could be a really good ball game. Titans Cardinals. Cardinals should win that, but it's one of those, you just don't know. If the Titans come out and play ball like they should, you could have a ball game right there. Buccaneers Seahawks. The Bucs should win that. Lions Bengals. Joe Burrow out. The Lions should win that. There's another one, Joe Burrow being out right now. Lions should win that. Commanders Chargers. Commanders. And then Pats Bills. I'm going to take the Bills in that. I think Josh is playing good ball right now, so we'll see what happens there. And then Chiefs Jaguars. I got to tell you, in my opinion, the Chiefs have not looked like the Chiefs the last 2 weeks. And the Jaguars looked pretty good last week, as I recall, or was it week before? It might have been week before, but they played a really good ball game too. So the Chiefs should win that handily, but the Chiefs have got some cleanup to do. They've got some things to work on. So that could be an interesting one, right? Let me know if you think there's a game of the week in there, and let me know if there's any of the teams that you think are headed for the playoffs right now. I'd love to know y'all's opinion on that. All right? Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it very much. I will be back next week with highlights, scores, etc., etc. We're going to have a good time. This old Pops. We're out.